to do on second down.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Mostert trying to punch it in, and he gets in. Touchdown! The Raiders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Raheem Mostert, the touchdown. Well, that right there, partner, that is not a team who looks like it is a steep underdog. That is exactly the type of start they needed. And gotta imagine being in their old building might be playing a part in it.
Yeah, and we know that home field advantage really benefits the defense more than the offense. As an offense, you just want to do your part. You want to light the fire and let those fans really let their voice be heard. Should benefit their defense immensely.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Hurts. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Escapes out to the left. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Raiders will take over along the midfield stripe back to the interception and return.
The Raiders take over.
So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not if series are going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
Hey, here we go, hey.
On 1st down, Genty. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He was brought down.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
Hey, here we go, hey. Finish the ball. Hey, go flip her up, flip her up.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. Got a man, it's Dante Thornton Jr. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
And the Raiders first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Straight ahead with Genty. And that is a touchdown! The Raiders parlay the interception into points.
Okay, you know what a run like that does? For everybody, for the play call, for the O-lineman, for the offense, it just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little jump, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders double their lead to 14. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Tank Bigsby here with the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And that's That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Play action. Hurts has it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 10.
Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Pulled in by Dotson along the sideline. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
A gain of 18 on the play. And an Eagle.
Hurts now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
He's got Smith again. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and 3 when we return from our 2-minute warning. More from Allegiant Stadium coming up. 2nd and 3 now. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this. On 4th down, Hurts. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he is finally out of bounds as he takes it all the way down to the 20. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot.
And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all, at this point, expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
From On the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
Great, set. And let's go.
Hurts. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
He's throwing deep to the left. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Darian Porter. And the Raiders get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Caught, nice gain left side. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down. Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
53.
First and 10 now. Here's Smith. Taking a chance to the end zone. He's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders get more points to end a lopsided first half.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Point after from Carlson is up and good. And the Raiders continue piling onto this lead.
Eagles nothing. Daniel Carlson, the kickoff.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Shipley now to return. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. They go play fake with Hurts. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for an Eagles first down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Cut by the open man. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
This defense did the best they could to track him as he ran all the way across the field, but eventually, you're just going to lose him. And that's when a completion was made and turned it into a significant gain.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. First and goal here.
Great.
A play fake. Now Hurts to throw. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
One last play before the break.
Great, set.
The final throw before the break. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Raiders do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. Oh, the Eagles are celebrating, and they did. They got that one back. Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
Great, set.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Short pass brought in. Shoves one away. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Right back to Goddard, and he's got it. And they get this down to the 28. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Another Eagles first down.
Don't touch it.
A gain of 12.
Throwing here, Hurts. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Eagles first down.
From the red zone now. Forced out to his right. And he almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Great. Don't touch.
Barkley trying this up the gut. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
And it's 3rd down.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
They go play action. Here's Hurts. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Dylan Laube on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard
line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Smith. Into the hands of Tucker, complete. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front needed to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
This is Genty on 2nd. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
First down, Smith to throw. He'll get this to Tucker. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Hey, we go, Simone.
From the gun, Smith. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He'd been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball, and they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
We go to Genty on the dump off. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
49, flip her off, 49.
Throwing on 3rd, Smith. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, Kate, with the game that they've put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
And And this angles out and hits the sideline. That's a good punt there. They're pinned at their own 8.
At their own 8-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. And down he goes. Raiders got him. And he's taken out of bounds behind the line. That's going to be a sack. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Eagles football, and they're going to look for points here, but it might be too little too late for them in this lopsided game. $12 to go now on 2nd down after the sack. Hurts looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Finds him over the middle. Looks great initially, but he is short on that 1st down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the 4th down.
A gain of 11 yards. It's 4th down.
Desperation time here. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. Offense to the line fast.
That's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Hurts yet again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
A loss of 6 yards. It's 2nd down.
Hurts now from the gun. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Saquon Barkley.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
3rd down.
Here he is on 3rd and short. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. He's got it at the 6. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders, well, they can probably just run away and hide.
Goal at the 6-yard line.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Here's Genty. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9, all the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
They move 2 yards closer. That's going to bring up 3rd and goal from the 5.
3rd and goal.
They're going to run it with Genty. And he's in for the touchdown. The Raiders put up even more points in a win. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders grow their lead yet again.
Daniel Carlson to kick off.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Shipley now to return. Showing a little burst so far. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll motion Smith left. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Bails out of the pocket quick. Has it downfield, working the left. It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles putting up points in a game decided. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt.
Oh, brother, it's another interception! Devin White makes the play. And the Raiders get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
Eagles 13.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the Raiders are able to secure the kick. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
It's a pickup of 3.
Give here to Jency. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Taken down by Nakobe Dean. A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, Jency. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they'll have just one left to burn now. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They're going to pass it here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
And he scores. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders keep adding to that 4th quarter lead.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Carlson to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders continue adding on to that lead.
42, Eagles 13.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff.
Kickoff for the Raiders.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Hurts setting up to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Now here he goes. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
First down. A gain of 29 yards.
Hurts on 1st down.
First down, Eagles.
Sends this to the end zone. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing, Buck. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Taking a final shot at the end zone. And there's our last-stand image of this game. It's intercepted. And the Raiders make the interception on what is the final play of this game. The black hole can take that party over to the Vegas